Hello everyone, it's Puma here. It's definitely October, and that is one of my favorite months of the year. Halloween is right around the corner. So today when I sat down to decompress, I really felt like honoring some of the more unnerving parts of my life. So what I'm painting today is a physical manifestation of a reoccurring nightmare. My hope is that you can either indulge in this with me as you see the scene start to take shape, or perhaps just enjoy the haunting ambient music and spend some time reflecting on your own nightmares. As usual, I'm using my trusty case for all of my gouaches. I'm pulling out some primary colors. The scene from this particular dream draws most of its inspiration from the color and the feeling of the sky. So I started with a very burnt orange. And I wanted a green sky. And here's where you can see my three main colors take shape. This mauve purple, dusted in shadow. A deep burnt orange. And the green. The foggy, hazy, cold green to contrast with both. When I think of this nightmare, I imagine scenes from movies from my childhood, like Reptevia's Dream in Fiddler on the Roof, and the feeling of Sleepy Hollow as Ichabod Crane rides his horse. One of my favorite things about Gouache is how much control you as an artist have on how you layer. I think that's one of my favorite things about this particular piece, because you can use the layering in different opacity to mimic light and shadow. And I just got the paint so perfect and creamy. This was a joy. And when we can turn our nightmares into joy, are we not overcoming our own fears? As I drew or painted the speech bubble, I was thinking about the painting Scream. And maybe even a little bit of Dolly from a shape and tone perspective. what I had originally intended. As is often the case, at least in my art, did not come to fruition. But I think that's the fun and also the challenge and the lesson. Can you adapt? Can you accept when things don't look like what you had pictured in the beginning? I think for a lot of people, that fear of not meeting your own expectations is what paralyzes us from trying. It was around here that as I was thinking about my nightmare and those days when it gets gray and green in the sky, there is no sun. So good thing I'm painting with gouache. So I tried putting the text that I wanted right on that speech bubble. It was not the shade that I wanted. So I used some of the Prussian blue that I had used to make the mauve, and it's the same blue that adds the darker shadows on the land. I thought that would allow the white text to pop and still keep to the tone. And you'll notice I've changed brushes to really finish blending out that sun. And I loved this so much more. That really felt like my nightmare. I'm using a size 10 Sakura white. It's one of my favorites. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of a long lost nightmare.